Hey, good morning. I hope you're well today. This is Pastor Drew from Avuno Church, Donholm. I hope you're observing all the recommended hygiene practices and you're doing all you can to prevent an infection of COVID-19. So I'm going to share a quick thought today. Yesterday we saw Saul being installed as the very first king of Israel. And we said, even though we have presidents today and we have people who are ruling over us and governing us, we should seek to have Christ rule over our hearts even more. And so today we see Saul and Samuel in an interesting conversation. You see, they were just about to go into battle. And so they had a tradition where they would actually pray to God and ask God, should we go into this battle? Will you give us victory? And so they would know beforehand. It's really a good thing to take up so that before you go into anything, any engagement, seek God first for victory or otherwise. So today we see Samuel and Saul. It seems like Samuel was late. They seem to have had an agreed time for Samuel to come and offer the sacrifice. And so Saul says that Samuel is late and he goes ahead and offers the sacrifice, which was just crazy because it was not his role, it was a priestly role. And so Samuel just comes and just when he had finished, Samuel shows up and he just rebukes Saul for this thing that he had done. And he immediately just says that God had rejected Saul for that act of disobedience. And it was just shocking to me how immediate, God rejected Saul for this act of disobedience because Samuel says, your kingdom, your rulership was supposed to have been established forever, but because of this thing, you will not rule Israel forever. And it's like immediately God just begins a process of establishing another king in place of Saul. And therein, it was just crazy to me how immediate and how disobedience and just failing to respond, failing to wait on God, failing to allow God to just keep his end of the stick. It seems as if today there are so many things, there are so many instances where God seemed to have been late in my life, and I thought, well, I'm gonna sort myself out. At a time like this, especially now when things are crazy, when God seems to be late, definitely, when God seems to be out of control, with all the panic, with all the craziness right now, it's easy to take things in our own hands and to begin to sort ourselves out. But God is assuring us today that we are better off waiting on him. And today I was meditating on Christ's word. I know Isaiah 40 and 41, they were just these illustrations of God as a creator, and the assurances that he is the one who sets up the universe in place. And if we put our hope in him, I mean, what is a small plague? He is the one who is in charge of every single thing. And so that's my takeout for today. Not to allow the circumstances that are surrounding us to, mess with our faith and to mess with our belief, but to hold on and to wait for God's appointment time to deliver us. It's a good time for Christians to actually see God as a deliverer and to wait for him to show himself as such. So God bless you as you consider these thoughts.